What's up, global family? Happy Monday. How we all doing out there? All right, so I want to take a deep dive. We talk a lot about on our live videos how the subconscious mind works, subconscious mind programming, but what the heck does that mean? So a lot of you read the book The Secret, Think and Grow Rich, all these things that are working to reprogram your subconscious mind at a deep, deep level. Now, understanding the mind is very, very important, especially as you go into self-development, because you can go to all the motivational seminars in the world. You can listen to all the podcasts in the world. You can read all the motivational stuff that I've created. You can listen to all my podcasts. But if you don't understand how the mind works, you're going to find yourself in a feedback loop. It's going to be going back to the same timeline over and over and over and over again. So there's one piece of content on here that I want you to ignore. It's changed just a little bit. I would highly recommend you follow and listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza. He is through science, found a little bit of changes in these numbers here. So I want to break down, hopefully you guys can see that. I want to break down the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, okay? So your conscious mind deals with logic. As I'm expressing this to you through this video, I'm wearing headphones. I'm doing this on purpose. I have headphones on. I have a neck scarf on. It's 115 degrees outside. You may know I'm in Arizona, so reason why I bring that up is you may be thinking, why the hell does he have a neck scarf on? Why does he have headphones on? Why is his hair long? Oh wait, he shaved his beard. That is your logical mind, your analytical mind, which is number one, okay? It also thinks and plans, and it's your short-term memory. So you're analyzing what I'm saying, you're analyzing what I'm wearing, and through that, you're thinking and planning the decisions you'll make after this video, right? You might be like, that's the greatest thing ever, or he looks like a freak. I'm being silly about this because that's how the mind works. Often we judge a book by its cover. So as you're looking at me, you may be judging me based on your subconscious mind programming. You may have seen a long-haired hippie like me and had a bad experience with them. So I bring this silly stuff up because this is what's going on with your mind. As I move my hands, as Kev explained in a lot of live videos, I'm just doing that unconsciously, right? I can move my hands when I talk. So there's trillions of things happening within your body. So when you start to understand the mind at a deep level, this will completely change your life. The timeline you're in right now can completely transform within a day just by understanding the mind and your thoughts, okay? So you have your conscious mind. So that's your analytics, that's your thinking and planning, and that's your short-term memory, okay? Then you have the beautiful, so the reason why I said the numbers made, Dr. Joe Dispenza says that's 5% of your mind, and your subconscious mind is a deep, vast 95% of your mind. Can you believe that? 95%. Now, why is that important, okay? This mind deals with our emotions. Woo! This is called the mind control. This is where the programming you're taking in has such a deep hold on us since we were young children. Now, let's break down by the numbers, okay? Number one is long-term memory. This is where all the long-term memory gets stored. Maybe as a child you had a traumatic experience. That gets stored into subconscious mind programming, and as you create emotion and thoughts and feelings based on your knowledge, right? Okay, then you have your emotional and feelings. This is really important, and I'm going to cover that in just a moment. We have our habits, patterns, addictions, and behaviors, okay? We have our bodily functions. I was just talking about that, involuntarily bodily functions. You have your development stages, your spiritual connection, and your intuition, okay? So this is very important to understand. Think about the key things that we talked about. Emotions, non-voluntary reactions. So if I was talking to you in person and I was dressed like this, you may have a facial expression based on a non-voluntary reaction based on your subconscious mind programming and experiencing someone that looked like me before, okay? So we go to subconscious mind. Okay, we're going to move on. So we got our conscious mind, subconscious mind. Now I'm going to take you through some of the deep stuff that I've been teaching for years now, okay? Now, this is the stuff you go through in the Warrior Academy. We actually take you through activities that show you how you won't see this presentation, but you actually go through physical activities that are going to be helping you reprogram your subconscious mind. Now, when I say reprogramming, that can have a negative connotation to it. But do you realize everything you're scrolling on social media, everything you watch every single day is programming your subconscious mind? From the news you watch to whatever, if you're watching CNN, you're going to have a Democratic agenda. If you're watching Fox News, you're going to have a Republican agenda. That is programming. You're watching Disney, they own most of the networks. Disney executive just went over to TikTok. So they are selling you an agenda at all times. You're always being sold an agenda. When you go on a date, the man or woman is selling you an agenda that they're the best thing since sliced bread, right? Everybody's selling. We're all selling at all times. Okay? I'm working to show you my leadership, so maybe you someday will want to join the Warrior Academy, but we're completely opposite of every other school. What we do is we actually tell you the opposite. We say, we're not your leaders, We're not your coaches. We actually teach you patterns and behaviors that open up your awareness to the possibilities that you have as a human being. And that's why our success rate is so high. Because we don't tell you how to live your life. We inspire you and motivate you through proper activities, nutrition, health, guidance, generational wealth building. I show my actual plan on my generational wealth building to give you information to say, go do your research and see what your subconscious mind comes up with. Okay, so why do thoughts have power? Let's break this down. Remember we talked about the conscious mind, 5% of our mind, right? Then you have your subconscious mind. Okay, so thoughts are what we think, okay? Emotions are what we feel, and a behavior is what we do. So let me walk you through this, okay? So what happens is you are thinking about what I'm saying. Your subconscious mind is creating an emotion or a feeling around this to activate or to not activate. Let's pretend that your thoughts think that this is the best thing you've ever heard in your life, okay? Your short-term memory says, okay, your subconscious mind picks up. You start to create an emotional feeling. You get excited. You're like, I like this guy. I like his motivation. I like his leadership style. You start to create an emotion of excitement, and the behavior is what we do with that excitement, okay? The behavior is what we do with that excitement. That could be taking action. Now let's go the opposite side, the negative emotion. Okay, you have a thought of your spouse cheating on you. Ooh, that sucks. Your spouse, partner, loved one. Your subconscious mind programming thought of that thought with no facts. You have no facts that they're cheating on you. You thought of that because of subconscious mind programming. Maybe your mom or dad got cheated on, or maybe you grew up in a tough neighborhood, or some really weird stuff happened to you when you're a child. That happens, trauma, right? So your subconscious mind creates this thought that may not even be true in the other person's physicality, but you start to create a thought which creates an emotion of anger. And what is the behavior? You start acting out towards the other person based on your thought that becomes an emotion, what we feel, that becomes a behavior, and you take action. You start acting out, you start doing things to piss them off, you start blaming them for stuff when they may not have even done anything. So it has power both ways. So when you understand this, that's how we start to move our lives forward. Your thoughts are literally creating your reality. It's that simple. Oh, but JV, you don't understand the circumstances I grew up in. As an adult, once you're out of that circumstance, if you're an adult, you have a decision to leave. Okay? That's what narcissists do. Think about it. If you're in a tough relationship with a narcissist will sell you an agenda, make you think something to create an emotion, and the behavior is you stay with them, or you're in fear. The emotion is fear, so your behavior is to not take action, right? And narcissists will sit there and make you think that something's wrong with you, and that creates emotion. That could be fear, and the behavior is to stay, right? But then once you start to gain your own mind, you start to create an emotion and power knowing that I can accomplish great things by myself. The behavior is you take action and leave. So what I'm trying to let you know is that the timeline you're in is designed by you. And you can change it right now. So I just wanted to kind of tippy-toe or put our feet in the water in regards to how the thoughts have power. We're going to go deeper down into this as we go throughout the couple weeks. I'm just going to really dive deep into the brain and how you can start to connect the dots. So just want to break this down for you guys. Remember, you got your conscious mind, your subconscious mind. And through that, it creates emotions, which helps you take action. So whatever you're taking action on right now is based on your thoughts. So if you want to change your thoughts, change your people, places, things, environments, and then allow your subconscious mind to direct your emotions, and then let's take action. All right, guys, so comment below some of the key factors that you got from this presentation. I'll be bringing a bunch to you in the next couple weeks.